Hello, so if you need help with the starter questions, here it is. No calculator for any of these, please. So to find the roots of this quadratic, probably it will factorise. So for negative 63, my choices are 9 and 7. I've got negative 2, so I would want negative 9 and positive 7, which would give me roots of x equals 9 and x equals negative 7. For question 2, find the roots of the cubic. So without a calculator, the first thing you're going to do is need to find a factor. So if I put in, so when we're looking for a factor, remember, it must be a factor of this end number here. So for 6, I've got positive 1 or negative 1, positive 2 or negative 2, positive 3 or negative 3, and positive 6 or negative 6. So if I put 1 in, I get 1 cubed plus 4 times 1, so 4 plus 1 minus 6. So what's that? Oh, 0. So if 1 gives remainder 0, then we know that x minus 1 is a factor. Oh, you can see that, that's fine. Then you need to do a polynomial division. You see that? Okay, yep. So x cubed plus 4x squared plus x minus 6 divide by x minus 1, so x into x cubed, x squared times x squared times minus 1. Subtract them. So 4 minus minus 1, x take away nothing, minus 6 take away nothing. Then how do you get from x to 5x squared? Well, you need 5x. 5x times x is 5x squared. 5x times negative 1 is negative 5x. Subtract them. 1 minus minus 5 is 6. How do you get from x to 6x? You times it by 6. 6 times x is 6x. 6 times negative 1 is negative 6, and I've got remainder 0, so I know that I've done it right. So far it factorises to x minus 1 and x squared plus 5x plus 6. Then if I try to factorise this one here, I will have x plus 2 and x plus 3. So my roots are x is 1, x is negative 2, and x is negative 3. And the last question says, it's given that a quadratic has roots x equals 2 and x equals negative 7. Write down the equation of the quadratic. Probably what you would want to do is say if the root was 2, then the factor would be negative 2. If the root is negative 7, then the factor would be plus 7, which if you multiplied that out would leave you with equation x squared plus 7 take away 2 plus 5x minus 14 equals 0. If you've done that, you're not completely wrong, but you're also not completely right. Actually, that would be a possible equation, but it wouldn't be the overall equation, because actually it could be any multiple of that. So the real solution would be any multiple of that, where a is an integer. And that would be because I could also factorise. So here where I factorised it to x minus 2, x plus 7, it could also factorise to 2x minus 4, because that would still give me roots x is 2 and x is negative 7. If I multiplied that out, it would be of this form here. It could also factorise, I don't know, 6x minus 12 and x plus 7, because that would give me the same roots. And that, when I multiplied it out, would be of this form here. It would also, there are an infinite number. It could also factorise to x minus 2, 2x plus 14, because that would still give me roots 2 and negative 7. And again, that would multiply out to give you an equation of this form here, where a is an integer. So that's a possible solution, but this is the complete solution here. And this is your introduction to roots of polynomials.